Guys, and welcome back to my video. It's OOPK here, back with another video. Thank you to all the viewers, thank you to all the people who have subscribed so far. Here we are with a Wilderness Slayer guide. This is my guide to Wilderness Slayer, what you need to do Wilderness Slayer, the requirements, the benefits of doing it, why you should do it, and the risks involved, and other stuff. Here I am with Cristelia. Here she is, she's the Wilderness Slayer Master. Free Cristelia, hope she comes home soon. God knows why she's locked up in there, done too much savagery in the wilderness, and she will be locked up there. So, hopefully she comes back soon. Free Cristelia. Anyway, today we'll be talking about Wilderness Slayer. Now, the first thing about Wilderness Slayer, why should you do Wilderness Slayer? What can you benefit from it? Like, how will it help you? The first thing I would say is the Laren's Key. The Laren's Key is a key that allows you to unlock a chest in the deep wilderness. The chest has an average loot of around 300k, I've been told, and it's good. It can even drop some items that are worth about 6 mil. The Dagon High robes. The Dagon High robes, they are quite expensive. They're worth about 6 mil. I've gotten one. It's boosted my cash a bit. It's very nice. Let me show you where the chest is. So if you get one of these keys, you know where to unlock it. The chest is over here. It's over here in this pirate. There's a pirate ship here. There's a pirate ship here. You go upstairs in the pirate ship. So you go to the Major's Bank. You go up here. Bring the keys back to the Major's Bank and bank them. Another reason why I would say do Wilderness Slayer is the Trove Apartments. Now the Trove Apartments, they're worth about 1 mil as of recording this video. They are a good little boost. You get them from the Wilderness Slayer cave. Any tasks you get that put you in the Wilderness Slayer cave, you have a chance of getting a Trove Apartment, and that can be a nice little boost to it. Very helpful, very nice. Also, you get alcohols. You get a lot of alcohols from these tasks. And if you're trying to train magic, or you know, it's a good thing to have these alcohols. Also, you get boosted Slayer points when doing tasks in the wilderness. Doing tasks in the wilderness gets you a lot of Slayer points. 30 points for just doing one task. And one task can be as quick as, like, you just put down your cannon, boom, 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 boom. 2 seconds later, you haven't even taken a sip of your drink or whatever, boom, the spiders are gone. And you're still cannoning. You didn't even realize the task is done. You haven't even used like 40, 50 cannonballs, it's just done. You know, these tasks are quick. Some tasks are easy. It's quick Slayer points. If you need like Slayer points, I recommend going for Wilderness Slayer as well. Now let me talk about the requirements you need to do Wilderness Slayer. What I would say you need is 44 prayer. 44 prayer, so you can have your protection prayers. You can have protect item. You need it because you're going to get attacked by PKers, so I think protection prayers would help you. Also, it would help you against the monsters because you're going to have to fight monsters in multi-combat. So it's just recommended. You need your protection prayers. What else I would recommend is you need dwarf cannon. Do the dwarf cannon quest, get yourself a cannon. So, because some of these tasks, you need a cannon. You 100% need a cannon to do these tasks. Like, it will speed your task up 100%. Don't worry about the cannonballs per se, because the cannonballs will pay for themselves with the loot that you get from the Slayer tasks. The cannonballs will be paying for themselves, so don't worry about that. The cannon will pay for itself. Also, another requirement I'll say to you, you need around like enough range to use a magic short bow. I personally like using a magic short bow, or just have enough like attack or strength or something, and strength or something to get a decent weapon, like maybe a dragon scimitar, or dragon weapon or something, just something that could do some damage. Have enough stats to have a nice weapon, something comfortable. Yeah, also I would say you need a looting bag. You'll probably get one. Just get a looting bag as well. Um Also, you're gonna need patience. You're gonna need patience when doing these wilderness Slayer tasks, because it's gonna test your patience. You're gonna have frustrating moments. You're gonna have moments that make you question if you want to be doing this, because you are gonna get PK'd. it is going to be frustrating. You could even get skull tricked. It's dangerous out there. You should already know it's dangerous out there. If you're considering doing wilderness slayer, you should know it's a dangerous activity. It's it's a dangerous activity, you know. Like you could lose stuff, you could die. It's just also you need common sense. So just don't bring too many cannonballs. Like for instance, I only bring about 250 arrows and about 500 balls when I go out to do to do my task. So if I get PK'd, I'm not taking a major loss. You know, I'm not taking a major loss. I'm not losing all my cannonballs at once to a PKer. Forget that. That's just long. That's silly. You're only gonna end up like annoying yourself. So remember, just only bring what you're willing to lose out to the wilderness. It's not that bad. The wilderness isn't that bad. You just like don't bring anything you don't want to lose. Then you'll save yourself frustration. You know. Now, let's talk about the risks. You can die. It bring cheap gear. I would say just bring cheap gear to the wilderness. You know. Let's talk about what I'm bringing. When I go to a task, I'm bringing these monk robes, which are cheap. I'm bringing this mitre to this. You see this hat I'm wearing? That's a mitre. It increases my prayer bonus. Helps make things cheaper. You know, if you look at the gear, it's all cheap stuff. Just some climbing boots. Um, Nothing there expensive at all. I got an MSB imbued, some rune arrows, a glory, uh, a dueling ring, and an expeditious bracelet. It's nothing too spicy, nothing too expensive. Now also to minimize your risk, I'm gonna give you a little tip right here. I'm gonna give you a little tip. If you get attacked by a PK, place your cannon on the ground. Now what I mean by this is, if you're getting attacked, quickly bang. Wait, is it this one? Bang. Place your cannon on the ground. So once your cannon is on the ground, your cannon is protected. The PKer cannot take your cannon. They cannot do anything. You know what I mean? The cannon's safe. As soon as it's on the ground, it's safe. If you're being PK'd, do not have the cannon in your inventory. Place it on the ground. Get into a bit of space. Boom. Place it on the ground. If you then boom. If you die, it's fine. You're not losing like loads of money. Okay. Now let's talk about the expeditious bracelet. The expeditious bracelet is this little white bracelet you see here in the corner. It speeds up your slayer tasks. So if you have tedious tasks that you don't want to do, it just cuts it down. They only cost about 2k, I believe, and it's worth it. You know, you get a lot of slayer tasks that are they don't give you much money or anything like that. You want to get through them quickly, but you don't want to skip. And it's good to have the expeditious bracelet there ready to like help you speed up your tasks. I recommend it. I recommend it. It will help you. Go for it. Now, what task do I have now? I have Anku. Anku, they're in the Wilderness Slayer cave. They're in the Wilderness Slayer cave. The Wilderness Slayer cave is just north of the Chaos Temple. Let me show you let me show you where it is on the map for you. Do 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 do. From the burning amulet, if you use a burning amulet, it will place you right here in front of this Chaos Temple. From there, you run northeast to this little red exclamation mark icon here beneath this little lake or pond. You go in there, it's the Wilderness Slayer Cave. Inside the Wilderness Slayer Cave, it is multi-combat. That means more than one person can attack you at once. Where in the cave, more one person can attack you at once. So you might often find a few people coming in, swooping in to PK you. If you're a high level, it can be you know it could be a bit tough in there because they'll just come sweep in, kill you quickly. But that's just part of being in the wilderness, you know. If you're in the wilderness, you need to accept that you might get attacked. So also about the Wilderness Slayer Cave, inside the Wilderness Slayer Cave, there is different loot to outside of the Wilderness Slayer Cave. You know, you can get Trove Apartments, you can get blighted sacks, you can get blighted restores and blighted food. What else? Yeah, you just get different loot, a bit of a loot upgrade. It's quite cool, quite nice. Yeah. doing the tasks in there is good. You get it's a good place to do your tasks. Now I'm gonna go there and show you what I do. I'm gonna go there and show you what I do. Hopefully, we don't get PK'd on video, or if we do, who cares? It's content. Who cares? Let's just go. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tally up to the Chaos Temple. Bang! I know it's the wilderness. Let's go! Come on! Bang! This is the Chaos Temple. Look, there's some Chaos Druids there. Now, what we're gonna do is run northeast. Running northeast. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on. Bang. Bang. Now I've got my Ankus here, they're just over here. I'm gonna activate protect from melee. Melee, who knows? And we're gonna go to the middle of them. Look at these little bony guys here. Place the cannon down. Load up the cannon. Boop. Fire it. Drink my ranging potion. And just sit here, camp it. Look how easy it is. Just easy, just kill them. The cannon's going off. You're keeping an eye out for PKs. Anku is usually a kind of safe. Anku is usually a safe spot. You don't really get many PKs here. I've never really been PK'd at Ankus before. So, but the loot is not that good. I'll be honest. The loot from Anku not that great, but it's a quick task. You can get through it quickly. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I would recommend doing them if you get them. Good XP. Also, I think cannoning for Wilderness Slayer is good XP for your range. Good range in XP, because look, I got like 86 range from just doing Wilderness Slayer. I recommend it. I recommend it. Like, I love it. Maybe it's because I'm a pure. I love it so much. See, we're getting blighted in Tangle Sacks. You only get these blighted items in the Revenant Caves, and here in the Wilderness Slayer Cave. But one thing I need to tell you about the Wilderness Slayer Cave is you could only kill the monsters in here if you're on a task. So sadly, you cannot just come in here and like farm the dragons or farm things as you please, because Cristelia has to set you a task. Cristelia has to set you a task for you to do in here. Yeah. But apart from that, I recommend it. Just go for it. Do some Wilderness Slayer. Bring some cheap gear. If you die, you die. Don't lose your cannon. Place it on the ground. You know, it's not easy. I mean, it's not hard. I just said it's not easy. I mean, it's not hard. Sometimes it can be a bit frustrating. You just have to work with that. You got this. You got this. See, look how easy it is. I'm just sitting here. Nothing's happening. Not getting PK'd yet. Bigger. It's a big cave as well. So. Also, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to keep an eye. Especially if you're on mobile, you're gonna want to keep checking the loot piles to see if there's anything nice in there, such as Laren's keys, Trove Apartments, anything you want to pick up. You know, keep getting your loot. And I think you got this. I think you got this. You know, I believe in you lot. Come on, if I can do this, you can do this. And even if you're a high level and you get PK'd a lot, so what? It's just the fun of the game, you know. It's just a thrill. You know, something spicy, something interesting to do. I don't see why it should be a problem if you get PK'd. You're not bringing much out here. Don't bring much out here unless you want to. Other things I would say is, you might notice I'm not using a Slayer. I'm not using a Slayer hat right now. You know why I'm not a Slayer hat? What do they call Slayer helm? I'm not using one right now because I am just like, this is gonna sound like silly, but I'm kind of scared of losing it. Like I've been skull tricked here like a few times, and I've been skull tricked a few times, and I don't want to risk even bringing out the Slayer hat, because if I lose that Slayer helm imbued and all that Nightmare Zone things, it will just it would just be really frustrating, and I wouldn't really want to put myself through that. So I've been doing just fine without a Slayer hat, but you can bring a Slayer hat if you want. It's down to you if you don't mind using it. You know, when I start training, if I start training strength, I'll probably bring a black mask or something. I don't think I'll imbue it. I'll probably just bring a black mask or something. I don't mind. Also, I recommend using these. Look in my inventory. You'll see blighted super restores. I recommend using these because they're cheaper than super restores. They can only be used in the wilderness. Um, and they're cheaper than super restores. Super restores are like 15k or something, 16k as of recording this, and these are only like 10k. But for the wilderness, they're perfect. They're perfect. They help you out. Look, there's even free ones coming on the floor. I recommend it. And look, these Ankus, they're dying quite quickly. They're dying quite quickly. It's a quick task. Might not be making the most gold in the world, but I'm getting some good XP. Having a good time. Look, I'm getting blighted entangle sacks. These can help me when I PK later. Barely have to go buying them. So it's good. All in all, please go for it. Please please give it a go. Give Wilderness Slayer a go. Don't be scared. We need more activity in the wilderness anyway, so come on, be a sport. Go out there. Try do some Wilderness Slayer. Don't be one of those Reddit guys that are just scared of dying in the wilderness. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're losing like not much money. Come on. Now, I'm just gonna reiterate my last point. If you get attacked, place that cannon on the floor. Yeah, I'll reiterate that. So you just don't want to lose a cannon. It's a fat loss. You really don't want to lose it. So if you get attacked, just place your cannon. I'm saying it again for your own good. Also, keep an eye on your expeditious charges in that bracelet. If your bracelet disappears or breaks, just replace it with another one in your inventory. It helps you get through your task quicker. It will help you out. Also, keep an eye on your prayer points when you're doing this, because if you go AFK or something for a second, or you're on the phone, or you're talking to a friend or something, your prayer points can drop and you can just die in the world. You could just die, which you won't lose your stuff. You'll come pick it back up, but it's just annoying. So keep an eye on your prayer points, and just have a good time. Have a good time. Look how quick this is. Just easy. It's nice. Having a good time. It's nothing too bad about it. Look, I've only got 55 of them left. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope you get some interesting information from this. If you like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want, get at me on Twitter. OWOPK is my Twitter handle, at OWOPK. I'll happily answer any questions you have. If you want to chat or anything, my Twitter is open, so just OWOPK, at OWOPK. Hit me up on Twitter. And thanks for your support, everyone who's been watching my video so far. I know I haven't got many views. I know I haven't got much. Thanks for watching my video so far. And I would also like to shout out nirowest for like giving me a bit of inspiration for this video. And I would like to shout out OneWish for giving me inspiration to like inspiration for doing these videos in the first place. I'll give you a link to his channel in the description. I'd love you to check out his videos. Got some nice little guides on little money makers, little sly money makers. Those sly money makers people don't think of. He's got guides for that. So if you can check out his videos and stuff. put me onto this. I'm happy you put me onto this. I'm loving making the YouTube videos right now. You know, it's just I've always played OSRS, and you know, it's just I never thought I'd make videos. I don't really care if there's not many people watching it. I don't care if there's not many people watching it. It's just nice, you know. It's like like a little hobby I'm doing. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. It's fun. It's you know it's fun to make. It's, hopefully I can make more, guys. My plan for the next guide to you is LMS. LMS. You know, Last Man Standing. That mini game. That sweaty mini game. I'm gonna talk to you about money making on LMS. How you can make good money on LMS. How you can improve your PK skills. Because if if you want to be a PK or you want to do stuff in the wilderness, I think LMS is good for you. It will help you. And I'm gonna show you how to make money from it. And also, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try get kills on mobile. I'm gonna sweat it out. I'm gonna be a sweaty guy. I'm gonna try get some kills on mobile for you on video for the next video. So hopefully you guys can look forward to that. And if you love this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe perhaps check out my other guide in the last video of killing green dragon bots. If you did kill any green dragon bots in the please comment, let me know. Thank you for the love, everyone. Thanks for the support. I'm gonna let you go now. Thanks.